before you play in the NBA. So I tell those kids that all the time. Get your education first,
Mm-hmm.
and then think about going overseas playing in the NBA. Success for me is graduation. Kids staying out of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Coaching staff staying out of trouble. Players getting their degree and moving on. Because like in our program, you want to get more kids. You have to say, hey, this is what we're doing for this kid. We put this kid into 4-year schools. Sometimes you got to go to a JC to get to where you need to go. But success in the program for me is getting guys to graduate from college, especially kids of color. At least you have that paper. You have a fighting chance. And I tell the kids of color in our program, even though it's not a lot of color in Utah, but I tell them, make sure you get this paper and you have a fighting chance in this world and be a productive student athlete, and a productive person in life if you have that degree. So that's what we stress a lot with our coaching staff, with Darius Beard and Myron Sims and Matt Stock, and we push that a lot. Make sure you graduate, and we help our kids if they need help. Even right now, DP, our program is we're more hands-on.
Mm-hmm.
We don't just shove you out the door and you're done, but we really have a close relationship with all of our players in our program.
Ev, how much do you talk about winning? How where in the hierarchy, where in the pyramid is winning?
Winning is second to me. I always say just play hard. Even if the team is more athletic or better than you, just play hard and get the guys respect after the game. You want that's what we do with our Salt Lake Rebels and our high school team. Just play hard. And always my saying is, DP, is like, play hard and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
You just never know. So success, you don't have to win every game. It's just hot. If your kids are playing hard, and everybody can't win them. You can't win every game, but at least play hard and play the right way. Respect your teammates, even if you don't like them. Just like them for 40 minutes, right, or whatever minutes, 48 or 32 minutes, whatever you need to play, and then you go your separate ways. So I don't believe in you have to win every game. It's great to win, DP, but if you don't, just play hard. Sometimes it doesn't work out.
You played for the legend. You played for Jerry Tarkanian.
Mm-hmm.
How often, even with those elite national championship teams, did you
Mm-hmm.
talk about winning?
Tark always said, even if we're better than the other team, he's like, you never know. We might miss all of our shots, DP, and they might make all their shots. So we have to not take anybody for granted. So that's why we always played hard from the beginning of the game, from tip to the last whistle. I used to be that guy, especially with Larry and those guys as a young player. They always wanted to win by 20. And just like with your intro, at one point I was averaging like 13 points in 19 minutes. And they always used to tell me, hey, keep these guys going, keep playing hard, and you play through the whistle, because we want to keep this margin of victory. Because it was a record. I think it's still a record. I'm not sure, CP, but they used to stress that in each timeout ever. You got to carry this team. You got to keep these guys going. So yes, we wanted to play hard through the whistle and kill everybody.
Yeah, and you did, and that success. We've talked about, again, you guys were blue bloods, and back in that era of basketball, it's really hard to stay at that level. And Nebraska on the football side is recognizing it's, look, enjoy it while you're there, but it's not always there. What can you possibly imagine somebody saying back then that one day UNLV would be happy with playing 500 basketball in a season?
I would never. It's just like I have that happen a lot. People ask me, DP, or is UNLV a blue blood? I'm like, no, they're not a blue blood. It was just a really good program for about 20 years when Tark was there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just tough see our team lose, and people say, "Hey, but hopefully they can go 500." And a down year for us was, 25-4. We maybe lost 4 games, but we just need to get the right person in, and we're going to see if Kevin Kruger can make that happen. And he's trying his best as a young coach, try to make it happen, but it hurts that our school is not where it should be and where it used to be. And it's tough. And I root for all of our sports, DP, football. Even though we haven't won a game this year, I really want our football team to be good. And the thing is that if our football team was at least 500 DP, we might be in the Pac-12.
You're right. You're absolutely right. You
Right.
are absolutely right. That thing would have been pulled long ago. We're talking Evergrey, former NBA veteran and all around good dude. It's that time, like when you say, I imagine that you guys dealt with this on the road, where
Mm-hmm.
you were going into a place where the other team hadn't had to assess. And you said, Tark said, "Oh, they may have an on day, they may have a good day, we may have an off day." But
Right.
Ohio State's coming in. They've got the nod for the college playoffs. They're in that top 6. So, and all they have to do is finish winning. That's what all they have to do
Right.
is finish, go 1-0. How do you approach that? How should Nebraska approach this thing? Are they going to play freer because they've got nothing to lose? Are they going to play with more stress because they're worried about, scholarships and transfer portal
Right.
and a coach being on the hot seat? Is there any advantage for Nebraska to face an Ohio State team that's fighting for something bigger than what they are?
Well, the thing is that I'm pretty sure Coach Frost and his staff, like, they got to win games to get to at least a bowl game.
Mm-hmm.
And that should be your motivation too. And you have a team that's coming in that's I think they're in the top 4, right?
Top 5, yeah.
Top 5,
Uh-huh.
top 6. So if you can knock off one of those teams, it's great for your morale for your team. But every game should be important for the University of Nebraska football. They've been struggling, but they need to qualify. They need to get to 6 wins to get to a bowl game. So that's probably one of the motivation for the team. And obviously, if you really care about your coach, and maybe he's on the hot seat, I don't know. I'm not connected into Nebraska football and alumni and boosters and all that, but I will go out and try my best to fight for Coach Frost to keep his job by upsetting Ohio State that has a chance to play in the college football playoffs. So, and you should want to beat. This is why you go to Nebraska. You get to play against these teams like this, and this is where you want to compare yourself. And you want to have great film. If you try to go to the next level, if you play well against Ohio State, you're probably going to have some good film going to the next level. So you can be selfish that way, but everybody should play extremely hard this weekend. And there's a lot of stakes. I don't know where they're at bowl-wise. I believe they got 4 or 5 wins. And I text you, DP, during that Purdue game, because all of a sudden I've watched Nebraska football because I'm on this radio show a lot. So I'm kind of a fan, and I want Scott Frost to win because I was a big fan of Frost way before, back in the day with Frazier and all those guys. So everybody knew about Nebraska football, but this should be a stepping stone. This might get them going the rest of the season, and hopefully they can win out.
That's the hope, right? That, and the folks who talked about, before the season, they did that. Hey, let's finish 500. Let's get a bowl game thing. And I kind of lean back, but I also, because I just thought they should shoot higher than that. I thought if they were going to land at 6, they should probably shoot at 8, because things happen in this day and age. For basketball, Fred Hoiberg has got more talent. And there's a huge leap from 7 wins to whatever this thing is going to be. And I'm curious, right? Because it's the same. This is the same vacuum. Progress, showing progress is not the same as winning games. And they're in the Big Ten conference. And the Big Ten is the best basketball conference. It's going to be tough to do. How does Fred turn this thing around to go from, let's say double it, and then say what it would take to get to from 7 wins to an NCAA tournament bid?
Well, it looks like you did a great job in the portal. You can get really good in the portal. With guys being automatically eligible, you can get really good real quick. Obviously, in that conference, it's pretty tough. I mean, you got Michigan, Ohio State, Wisconsin. There's some Indiana. There's just some there are a couple blue bloods in that conference.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the mayor, because I always think of, I've had a couple of scouting reports and they just called him the mayor. Anyway, that was another story. But the mayor, so the mayor's I think he's doing a good job. I think he recruited pretty well. Me personally, I think they can get to about 20 wins. If they get to 20, they can get into the tournament, and that'll be great for the mayor and Nebraska program. So you can get really good real quick through this portal. So these guys being automatically eligible to play. So they got some pieces, and we're going to see what happens. But everybody else got pieces too. So
right, especially in the Big Ten. They've got Nebraska has the first 5-star in history, right? The first 5-star in basketball to ever come here, and of course his older brother is already on the team as the starting 2 guard. But Bryce McGowan is going to go straight from South Carolina high school and AAU to being in the Big Ten playing the 3 with his high school body, right?
Right.
How big of a leap is that going to be for him, jumping from South Carolina elite basketball to Big Ten elite basketball?
Usually freshmen and younger players about January, DP, you figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
I think his high school body is it's probably a little bit stronger since he's been in the program for a couple months. He's been in school for 2 or 3 months and working out. I think with freshman kids, it usually clicks in around January. Once they get used to the speed and the physicality, that's where it usually clicks in. Him having his brother here probably helps a lot too. And some of these kids are already ready to play because everybody's kind of playing the same way, DP, stretching the floor, shooting threes, driving kicks, attacking closeouts. Those kids know how to do that now. Now he's got to get used to the physicality, and his body got to get used to it. They all hit a wall. I hit a wall too, DP. They're always going to hit a wall, and it's usually after January they figure it out, and they're not freshmen anymore after January, in my opinion.
That's a good way to look at it, right?
Yeah.
It's always interesting, right? That once you go and you're around professional guys, whether it's minor league professional, European professionals, you start to pay attention. And Nebraska has a young man by the name of Keisei Tamanaga, 6'2" from Japan, one of their elite 3-on-3 players, played in the 3-on-3 squad in the Olympics, right? Played with grown men over there in the Olympics and did his thing, and then spent a year at Ranger JUCO, just getting himself acclimated. The word is that he may be as good a shooter as there is that Nebraska's ever had.
Sure. Even Prakowski?
Yeah, to say that, I mean, when folks will tell you they've dubbed him the Japanese Steph Curry, that kind of range. That kind of range, right? That kind of he's got the professor's ball handling skills, right?
Okay.
And he can shoot from the logo.
Okay.
But he's a much better defender than super high IQ. And I kept saying that he's going to be the most popular player on this team just because, one, he's crazy to watch. But I kept saying that I didn't think Nebraska was going to be ready for the media that's going to come with him from Japan.
Oh, yeah.
Right? You've been around that. You've seen what happens when one of the players comes over. What can Nebraska fans expect from this sort of crazed fanaticism coverage of one of their players?
So is he Japanese or Chinese?
He's Japanese.
So the thing is that obviously he's a very good player, and if the media from Japan is already over here, it's going to be very interesting for Nebraska with And the thing is that it's good for Nebraska basketball, because now I don't know how the Asian community in Lincoln is, but they're going to probably come out and support that kid.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll probably have another dynamic with that kid playing on the team. It sounds like the kid can play. I've heard of him. I haven't really seen him.
I'll send you some film on him. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But it sounds like he's going to be an extra energy that Nebraska has never had with a foreign player. And that's actually good. And the thing is that with the media, I didn't care. I didn't want to talk to the media anyway. I hated being team captain, DC. I mean, I had to talk to the media. So if that Asian kid, Japanese kid, if he plays the right way, that means I can get out of the locker room much faster and have to deal with any of this crap. So you can handle that.
Oh.
But I think it'd be great for Nebraska basketball and sports to have a kid like that to come over and if he can produce on the floor, it'll be more fans in the stand, a little diversity in the stands, and it's actually be good for the University of Nebraska.
Everett, you're gonna love this kid. You're gonna absolutely I get my old man on the porch,
Mm-hmm.
certain style of play thinking going on, but this kid's different.
Mm-hmm.
He's special. And they've got the kid you're really gonna love here, transferred
Mm-hmm.
in from Arizona State. And he was the Pac-12 sixth man of the year for Arizona State,
mm-hmm.
averaged 14.5 coming off the bench. And he'll run the point guard here next to the two McGowan's boys, Derek Walker,
Right.
and 6'9" line man. And
Mm-hmm.
Colorado came in here last Sunday,
right,
with their streaks of 20-win seasons back to back to back, and they got ran out the building. The building. So,
well, like I said, DP, you can get better really quick in the portal. And it sounds like somebody's been recruiting some people that a lot of people overlooked. But like I said, I think they're going to be pretty good. I think hopefully they can get to 20 wins and get to the tournament, and that'll be great for the mayor and his staff. But I think the stuff you send, because you do send me stuff on the other players that they have some good pieces. If they stay healthy, there'll be a problem in the Big 12.
Yeah, I'm going to send you some. I appreciate you, brother. I'm going to send you some of these right now, because this is an ever great kind of dude. Like this, this is.
Yeah, if you can shoot it and play the right way, yeah, you're my guy.
Yeah, he's an ever great kind of guy. Listen, appreciate you, brother. Have a great weekend. If I don't talk to you before you head to Milan, give your daughter a hug. We will reach out to her as well. Y'all be safe and enjoy one another.
All right, thanks, DP. I'll talk to you guys.
Everett Gray, UNLV former NBA vet, and he's a coach, and he's one of the good dudes on the planet. And I kind of like where that put me in a good spot. We'll throw the break. We'll come back. We will talk about the thing that's going on Monday. I'm also going to give you guys an opportunity. I want to make somebody smile today. So if there's somebody that had a tough day or a tough week, reach out. Hit me with a "What's up, DP?" and say, "Hey, listen, I got somebody I'd like to do something special for." All you got to do is, shoot me the text on the Sauter Heyman text line, or call in and tell the story, and I might be able to do something for them via Beatrice Bakery that makes them smile, makes you smile, makes us all smile.
Download our app by searching 93.7 The Ticket in your app store. You're listening to One-on-One with DP on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hey, sports fans. Rico here with HIS Auto Care 70th and Van Dorn. Carfax recently awarded us as a top-rated auto service center for 2020, and Lincoln Choice Awards voted us as the 2021 top independent auto repair center. Call us at 402-488-8934 for superior service bumper to bumper. Mention this ad and get 7% off. Doesn't get any better than that. Rico for his Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Time to replace your heating and air system? Get local utility rebates and big cash discounts from Bryant. Call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. We do whatever it takes.
Security First Bank. We're the bank, and we make your mortgage more manageable with flexible terms, trusted advice, and competitive rates. When you work with us, we'll know your name, but we'll also get to know your home dreams too. Security First Bank of Lincoln. Voted best small bank in Nebraska by Newsweek magazine. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. NMLS number 505011.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
I think almost everybody wants Frost to succeed, and that's what creates a lot of the discomfort.
But you want him to deserve the time to do it, right? Give us, I want Frost to succeed, but I also want you to go deserve the time.
I understand
it takes to do so.
But the vast majority of the fan base wants this to work, right? And that's a lot of what creates a discomfort.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning.
Are you dragging through each day? Most people are dehydrated or deficient in essential vitamins, minerals, and more. Live Hydration Spa helps you get more out of your life with their IV hydration treatments to help with anti-aging, weight loss, endurance, and more. Their performance packages can help you feel better doing your normal daily routine with boosts of energy and vitality, an increase in immunity, and quicker athletic recovery. Call today for an appointment at 402-413-2042 or walk in at 71st and Pioneers. Live Hydration Spa.
With today's Husker Radio Report, I'm Sean Callahan of HuskerOnline.com. Nebraska arguably faces their toughest challenge of the season with Ohio State coming into Lincoln. And head coach Scott Frost simply asked, how do you beat the Buckeyes on Thursday?
Yeah, these guys have elite everywhere. Offensively, they have elite talent. I think they got 3 NFL wide receivers and huge offensive line and a really good tight end and a freshman running back that right now is playing about as well as anyone in the league. So, if you try to stop something, they're going to beat you with something else. And you just got to play a sound, solid game.
And it's no secret the pressure has been ramped up here on Frost with Nebraska's 3-6 record. And he addressed that as well on Thursday.
At Nebraska, there's always pressure. There's so much interest in so many people with opinions and talking, and it's hard to not notice any of that. Our players done a great job of locking in and being prepared, and we're going to give it our best shot Saturday against an elite team.
Kickoff Saturday is set for 11 a.m. Reporting with the Nebraska football team in Lincoln, I'm Sean Callahan of HuskerOnline.com.
Hi, Sean Callahan here. In 2013, I first came across Koppel Chevrolet GMC in Louisville, and I've been a customer ever since. What's kept me coming back to Koppel is the people. Oftentimes, owner Bob Koppel and his son Brandon are right there with you in the showroom, walking you through the process. There's no runaround at Koppel. It's a hardworking Nebraska company built on honest, small-town values. So make that short drive to Louisville or visit them online at koppelcars.com.
The worst of times can bring out the best in each of us. Doctors, nurses, and frontline workers have labored selflessly to keep us safe during the health crisis of our lifetime. How do we thank these heroes? It's simple. Get your COVID vaccine so we can end this pandemic. Variants are on the rise, and we don't want to put these heroes through another health crisis. They have given their all. Now it's up to you. Please do your part. For you, for them, for us.
This message sponsored by the Helmsley Charitable Trust, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
The Mercado by Certified Piedmontese Beef is Lincoln's newest full-service butcher shop, offering premium fresh-cut steaks and house-made sausages daily from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. They exclusively carry certified Piedmontese beef raised right here in Nebraska. When shopping at the Mercado, you're not only supporting local, but also enjoying the official beef of Nebraska athletics. With prime-grade tenderness and unparalleled nutritionals, your backyard barbecue is about to get a serious upgrade. Stop into the Mercado today, located off 84th and Havelock in Lincoln.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Areas of fog this morning, then some clearing this afternoon. We'll top out near 62. South-southwest winds could eventually gust around 15 to 20. Patchy fog possible again tonight. We'll drop down to around 41 for the low. Clearing skies and a gorgeous Saturday on the way as we'll top out near 70 tomorrow. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now, they're hiring for production operators at $21.72 an hour and other select jobs starting at $23.42 an hour, with wages growing up to $27.55 an hour. Continental also has salary jobs available with great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates. To learn more or apply, go to continentaljob.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
You're listening to One on One with DP, brought to you by Beatrice Bakery on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
People come, people go. In this business, you never know.
True story. If you ever having a party and you want to get me dancing, throw in some new edition. Throw in some new edition. The party starts. Party starts. So, you guys know the deal. 402-464-5685. I want to make some smiles happen on a Friday. It's been a long week for some folks. And the folks from Beatrice Bakery have been kind enough to allow me to put smiles on faces. I want to say this. Jason. What's up, Jason? Yes, kind sir. Nick will reach out to you. Harold Spheres. Guess what, bro? Reach out to Nick. Nick, reach out to them. Give me some information. And then, and Harold, we're rooting for you, bro. I know that's got to be tough. So we're rooting for you. This is from the Sartor Hammond text line. The ICU RNs at St. Elizabeth have had a tough couple of weeks. A year ago, they were heroes, and now we are the enemy. Let me correct that statement. You are not the enemy. Not the enemy. You're doing your job. Doing your job. So Nick will reach out to you, and we will see if we can add a smile to the faces of some of those folks there doing the hard, difficult thing you do on a day-to-day basis. Everyone other than yourself. And it is not unseen, it is not unheard, it is not unappreciated. Those are statements of truth. Appreciate you. So, if you have somebody that you can think of that's had a tough day or a tough week or has got a big weekend, or somebody that, you know what, somebody had a great day or a great week where they accomplished something spectacular. Me personally, I am going to, and I've already taken care of it, but I wanted to put smiles on the face of the Nebraska women's gymnastics team. And we had visitors today. Kinsey Roby and Michaela Curtis stopped by the station, and I sent them off with some smiles because they're Huskers too. They're elite Huskers. And I wanted to say thank you because those young ladies work hard. No, they don't get to do what they do in front of 90,000 people or 85,000 people. But those young ladies sacrifice, and those young ladies work hard to represent the University of Nebraska and Lincoln and the state of Nebraska and the sport that they love so much. And so we went down that road, and we sent them out of here with a few smiles and feel pretty good about it. Once again, I need to thank the folks from Moose's Mad Fresh and Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul. I want to thank you folks as well for doing what you do. Wonderful. Wonderful. Ben says, ICU nurses are not the enemy. A very vocal minority of them don't believe in the incredible achievements of the medical field in which they work. I'll say this. I've got a ton of nurses in my family, in the immediate circle, and I pray every day for them because all other things aside, those are servants. Those are laborers of love. Those people take care of people that do not know them and they do not know. And to me, if you're willing to work in service for other people and to try to make people's lives better by alleviating pain or relieving stress by giving them information that they need, or for simply doing a thing and holding a hand while somebody gets medicine or gets advice. That's the best of us. You don't always see their superhero capes, but they got them. They really do. Again, you have until the rest of this hour. If there's somebody that pops in mind that you want to celebrate, that you want to do something for, even if it's a pat on the back, an attaboy, an attagirl, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to do, who you want to do it for, reach out. I'll do what I can today. Once again, thanks to the folks from Beatrice Bakery. Lots in the news, and we'll get into the Huskers and Buckeyes, and you know me, it's a deep dive into the space of what's coming. And I waver, to be honest, to be totally honest with you folks. I waver from day to day, from hour to hour on how I think this thing plays out. I'll look at something on film and go, man, that's something Nebraska can really attack. There's a place that they'll be able to have some success. And it's pieces to a puzzle. Ohio State's linebackers have struggled in pass coverage against tight ends. What? It's almost like it was tailor-made for Nebraska to come in and take advantage of it. Ohio State has been terrible in short yardage. They've been terrible in goal line. What? We're familiar with that. We know what that looks like, what it sounds like. All right, that if Nebraska is going to be sound defensively and make tackles in open field, you've heard this before, correct? That they will do well. Now, mind you, Ohio State doesn't need help. They've got enough talent. But I'll tell you this. They needed help against Penn State, and I mean a lot of help against Penn State. Penn State had to give Ohio State a ton of help last week, putting the ball on the turf, running through. Yep. There's an opportunity for them to do well. Right? There's an opportunity. We've seen the worst of Adrian Martinez. We've seen it. How many of us expect Adrian to bounce back and be better Adrian this week? Adrian's played pretty well against Ohio State in the past. He knows them. They know him. But I would expect that he may have a better day. 11 o'clock, Saturday morning, Memorial Stadium. He's at home. He'll be well rested. Plenty of opportunities for him to do well. Simple. But Ohio State is playing for a greater purpose, a mission. Ohio State has said this is like March Madness to them. It's win in advance. They are putting the focus on that they have to win tomorrow. And that part worries me. A team that has a purpose to win versus a team that is preparing to win. There's a difference. That additional thing. And I hope that Nebraska has a plan for what they're going to do. From the text line, what's up, DP? I got a bold prediction for the game. It's going to be 7-3. 7 touchdowns and 3 points. You're a funny dude. That's good. That's good. Also from the text line, I would love to nominate my wife, Tava. She's a second grade teacher here in Lincoln. She is a very busy couple of weeks with parent-teacher conferences and school meetings on top of her normal schedule. Thanks, Adam. Adam, if you can get here before 6 o'clock, yes. How about that? And here's the thing. Here's what I'll do. I'll throw in something extra for your wife because she is a teacher, and teachers make my heart smile. So to know that there will be a Lincoln teacher who has a better day because of Beatrice Bakery and 93.7 The Ticket, I'm all in. So if you can get here by 6 o'clock, the answer is yes. Yes, yes, yes. Ben says, a team that needs to win with style points is very scary given the current situation. Ben, you're absolutely right. Look, they work from the mantra that they need individual players to play at championship level, and they set that level and they set that standard, and it's known. Do we know what championship level is individually here at Nebraska? We do not. Ohio State knows, and they're graded out, and it's spoken about. they're holding people accountable to it. I would love to know what Nebraska's championship caliber play is, what championship level play is. Grading out at 80+% on all of the things that you're supposed to do in the course of a game. 80% productivity? 80% efficiency? Good guacamole, man. That's impressive. And Ben, you're right. If Adrian's ankle is still bothering him, it could be trouble. I do not disagree with you, sir. I do not disagree with you. We're going to make somebody else smile here as well. Up next, Nick's trivia. And here's what we're going to do with that. Are you ready for this? Nick is going to choose the trivia question. You call in, and if you answer the trivia question correctly, one, you will get a gift certificate from Upside Bar and Lounge and 2 tickets to tomorrow's Huskers Ohio State game. How about that? How about that? And it's all in the hands of Nikki Trivia. So call now, 402-464-5685. We'll throw the break. Line them up, because if the first person's wrong, second person will get a shot. Call now. We'll throw the break. More one-on-one when we come back.
Watch live on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. You're listening to One-on-One with DP on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
At MD Pain, we know chronic pain is a problem. It can lead to isolation, depression, and the inability for you or a loved one to live the life you want. That doesn't need to happen. Chronic pain can be effectively managed. The doctors of MD Pain wrote the book on effective, ethical pain management. Get actual solutions with the most up-to-date, clinically proven treatment options available. No one has to suffer in silence. Get real treatment for chronic pain. Call MD Pain.
This is your High School Minute.
With your Southeast Community College High School Minute, I'm Harrison Arns. In state volleyball on Wednesday, Class A number 3 Lincoln Southwest fell out of the playoffs, losing to number 6 Omaha Westside. It went into the 5th set where Omaha Westside came out on top 15-4. It was the 4th time the Warriors played in Lincoln Southwest. They were 0-3 against the Silverhawks on the season, but were able to pull off the upset on the biggest stage. This will be the first time Westside will be in the semifinals since 1985. Number 3 Lincoln Lutheran won their match in Class C1 against Bishop Newman. They put the game away in 3 sets. Abby Wackel led them with 14 kills. Caitlin Oxley, Ashley DeBoer, and Molly Martin would all contribute, with all of them having over 5 kills apiece. Number 3 Waverly won their match in Class B over Northwest in a sweep. They will have a big task on Friday as they're set to face number 2 Scott Catholic. Number 1 Norris won their match over number 8 Adams Central in a sweep. They are set to take on number 5 Elkhorn North in their next match. This has been your High School Minute, sponsored by Southeast Community College, with locations in Lincoln, Beatrice, and Milford. Learn more today at southeast.edu.
At Madonna Therapy Plus, your health and safety is our first priority. Whether you're recovering from a minor sprain or a complex medical condition, our therapy experts can help relieve pain and increase mobility in an environment that adheres to enhanced safety guidelines. Therapy Plus is open in Omaha and Lincoln for comprehensive physical, speech, and occupational therapy, all with enhanced in-person safety plus new telehealth options. So don't let wellness wait. Learn more and schedule an appointment at therapyplus.madonna.org.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill has been your go-to in South Lincoln for years, and their second location in downtown Lincoln is now open. Rosie's downtown spot is Lincoln's premier Nebraska party bar with the Sidetrack Band every Friday night of home games and all day for Nebraska home football games. With 34 TVs that are 65 inches or bigger, you'll always have a great view for all the games. Make sure to check out the new Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, now open in downtown Lincoln at 10th and P.
Are you dragging through each day? Most people are dehydrated or deficient in essential vitamins, minerals, and more. Live Hydration Spa helps you get more out of your life with their IV hydration treatments to help with anti-aging, weight loss, endurance, and more. Their performance packages can help you feel better doing your normal daily routine with boosts of energy and vitality, an increase in immunity, and quicker athletic recovery. Call today for an appointment at 402-413-2042 or walk in at 71st and Pioneers. Live Hydration Spa.
With today's Husker Radio Report. I'm Sean Callahan of HuskerOnline.com. Nebraska arguably faces their toughest challenge of the season with Ohio State coming into Lincoln. And head coach Scott Frost simply asked, how do you beat the Buckeyes on Thursday?
Yeah, these guys have elite everywhere. Offensively, they have elite talent. I think they got 3 NFL wide receivers and huge offensive line and a really good tight end and a freshman running back that right now is playing about as well as anyone in the league. So, if you try to stop something, they're going to beat you with something else. And you just got to play a sound, solid game.
And it's no secret the pressure has been ramped up here on Frost with Nebraska's 3-6 record. And he addressed that as well on Thursday.
At Nebraska, there's always pressure. There's so much interest in so many people with opinions and talking, and it's hard to not notice any of that. Our players done a great job of locking in and being prepared, and we're going to give it our best shot Saturday against an elite team.
Kickoff Saturday is set for 11 a.m. Reporting with the Nebraska football team in Lincoln, I'm Sean Callahan of HuskerOnline.com.
Dreaming of the perfect kitchen? More room for entertaining? Today, the Johnsons got both and saved by consolidating their debt. With a home equity line of credit, you can borrow money as you need it, have flexible payment options, and pay interest on only the money you're using. If you have equity in your home, the possibilities are endless with a home equity line of credit. What will you decide to do? Get started by visiting LibertyFirstCU.com today. Approval required. Equal opportunity lender. Liberty First Credit Union. Banking with purpose.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Areas of fog this morning, then some clearing this afternoon. We'll top out near 62. South-southwest winds could eventually gust around 15 to 20. Patchy fog possible again tonight. We'll drop down to around 41 for the low. Clearing skies and a gorgeous Saturday on the way as we'll top out near 70 tomorrow. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Your home should not be a zoo to unwelcomed animals. Let the experts at Bats to Rats take care of those problems. Dane has been a leader in wildlife and pest management and prevention in Lincoln and the surrounding area for 15 years. He can help you get rid of bats, rodents, and anything else. Whether it's residential or commercial buildings, schools, apartments, or churches, they're always a phone call away. Call today at 402-310-0904 or visit batstoRats.com. Bats to Rats Wildlife Control and Prevention.
And now, story time from the world of yum. I could not eat fruitcake. I would not eat it by a lake. I would not eat it with a snake. There's no amount that I would take because I'll never, ever eat fruitcake. Hey, these snacks are really good. What is this? This is Grandma's fruitcake, but it's so moist and delicious. I like fruitcake. Okay, good to know. Kids, I gotta go. All literature is a lie.
Check out Grandma's fruitcake and all the delicious desserts at Beatrice Bakery. Welcome to our world of yum.
Back to One-on-One with DP, presented by Beatrice Bakery on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We are one nation. Nothing can stop us now. Welcome back to One-on-One. Again, from the Starter Heyman text line, for those of you, listen, I'm going to say this simple. Shaney, stop by before 6. I'll hook you up. From the text line, DP, I have an employee that's had a rough week working 9 and 10-hour days and hasn't complained. He also takes a good friend to dialysis all the time and doesn't complain. We talk today, and if he's compensated in any way, and he's not, he's just that kind of human being. After doing this day in and day out, he makes it a priority to watch the Huskers with his dad. Give Nick your name. Just let him know.
If you have me on Twitter, if
Yep.
you can find me on Twitter, that's easy. You're much easier than the text line. So please find me on Twitter.
Yep. What's up, DP? Love your show. If you have time, watch McKenna Ray of Hope on YouTube. Tough weekend for my family coming up. Got you. Reach out. Again, if I've said yes to you, stop by before 6 and we'll do something for you just to add a smile if possible. We'll add another smile here. We've got a pair of Husker tickets and a $15 gift certificate to the Upside Bar and Lounge. And you get $15 if you can answer Nick's trivia question.
All righty. Here is the trivia question. How many running backs have carried the football at least once for Nebraska this season. Now they have to be listed as a running back on Huskers.com. That's what I'm going off of.
Okay. So Chad is up first on the
Yes.
Honda of Lincoln hotline. Chad, what's up?
What's up, guys?
All right. Did you hear the trivia question?
Yes, I did.
And your answer is?
I'm going to go with 5.
Oh. All right.
We'll keep plugging. Dave is up
Oh.
next. Dave, did you hear the question?
I did.
Your answer is?
I'm going to say 4.
Let's go to Dave again. Another Dave. Dave, what's up?
I'm going to go with 9.
Call now, 402-464-5685. We went 0 for 3. The phone lines are clear. Go ahead and call.
All right. We're just taking them?
We'll just take them. Let's just go. Yeah. Who's this?
This is Daryl.
Say it again.
Daryl.
Nice to meet you. What's up? Do you have an answer?
6.
Oh, where'd the buzzer go? There it is.
Oh, they're all over the place.
They are.
All over the place. They are all over the place.
I didn't think it was this. I didn't,
See, look at Nick. And you gave them the hint. You gave them
they
the
have
hint,
to be listed
right
as a running back.
Right. They have to be listed as a running back, but you also told them where they could find these.
Yeah, I told him where I was looking.
Stetson is on the Honda Lincoln hotline. Stetson, what's up?
Hi, how's it going?
Going well. Do you have an answer to his question?
I believe it would be 7.
We're missing these like.
What number hasn't been guessed?
Let's go back to the Honda Lincoln hotline. Dan, what's up?
Oh, not much.
What's your number?
I didn't hear the last one, so I got to shoot for 7.
We'll keep it moving. Dan, it was Corey. Is it Corey? Corey's on line 1. Let's go to Corey.
Oh, man.
Corey, what's up?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Give me a number, Corey.
Oh, did anybody say 8 yet?
Nobody said 8 yet.
May I please go with 8?
There it is. Corey for the win.
Let me.
Corey for the win.
Yes.
Corey for the win. Rattle them off because there's a lot of
All right.
them.
We have Ramir Johnson, Jaquez Yant, Marquis Stepp, Gabe Irvin, Sevion Morrison, Marvin Scott III, Cooper Jewett, and Zach Weinmaster.
Yeah, man. All 8. Well done.
Brody Belt is listed as a wide receiver.
He is a wide receiver. So well done, Corey. Enjoy. Hopefully you're smiling. Stop by, get your tickets and your gift certificate. Good stuff all the way around. I do want to, and I want to answer that in the simplest of terms. So you guys just have the reminder. If you have somebody that you want to just reach out, there's no reason why we can't add just the slightest and smallest of smiles. And it's the folks from Beatrice Baker who are making this happen. We want to make the community a little bit lighter, a little bit brighter each day. Ruxin, I will get to your text at the top of the hour at the beginning of Old School. Stay tuned, sit tight. More smiles are coming. And guess what? There's another pair of tickets. We got work for you. We'll see you in a few minutes.
From Mexican tree pheasants to smoked pigeon street tacos and tagging tiger and blacktip sharks, plus chasing big and dangerous game. This week on The Revolution with Jim and Trav, it's all about the DIY outdoorsmen. Joining the boys is Master Chef and outdoorsman Scott Lasath from Dead Meat and the intrepid Dave Folson with Trigicon's World of Sports Afield. The Revolution is presented by Outdoor Channel, Sportsman Channel, World Fishing Network, and My Outdoor TV. Sunday mornings at 8 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket. Lincoln's Ticket to Sports.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill has been your go-to in South Lincoln for years, and their second location in downtown Lincoln is now